Good evening. This is All India Radio Kohima. I'm Jonas Yandan with Evening News. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says construction of more than 3 crore houses under PMAY was possible with participation of the people. Union Cabinet approves distribution of fortified rice through targeted public distribution system. Government decides to make precaution dose of COVID vaccines available at private vaccination centres from 10th of April. An Angami public organisation celebrates Golden Jubilee at Kohima. Now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said the construction of more than 3 crore houses under Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana has been possible only with the participation of the people. He said that the government has reached an important step in its resolve to provide a Pakka house to every poor of the country. Modi said today these houses equipped with basic facilities have also become a symbol of women's empowerment. Union Cabinet today approved distribution of fortified rice through targeted public distribution system. Briefing media in New Delhi after the Cabinet meeting, Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Thakur said it will be implemented in all states and union territories by 2024 in a phased manner. He said Food Corporation of India and state agencies have already procured more than 88 lakh tons of fortified rice for supply and distribution. Thakur said the entire cost of rice fortification of around 2,700 crore rupees per annum will be borne by the centre. Government has decided to make precaution dose of COVID vaccines available to 18 population group from 10th of April at private vaccination centres. Union Health Ministry said all those who are more than 18 years of age and have completed 9 months after the administration of the second dose will be eligible for precaution dose. In a mammoth gathering, the Angamis today joined the Golden Jubilee celebration of the Angami Public Organisation APO dressed in their traditional attires. Addressing the gathering as chief guest at Kohima Local Ground, Chief Minister Nipirio expressed hope that the peace and harmony displayed by the Angamis today will continue to prevail for generations to come. He said the pioneers of the APO have far-sighted in bringing the entire Angamis from the different ranges together under one umbrella for peace and development. Rio said that when the British came to the Naga Hills in 1932, the Angamis stuck together and refused to give in to foreign rule. He said the Angamis were blessed because of the good deeds of our forefathers and called on the gathering to preserve the good habits and customs passed down to us. The Chief Minister also urged the younger generations to carry on the legacy of the ancestors and preserve it for the coming generations, not only for the Angamis but also for the Naga people. Stating that many other Naga tribes look upon the Angamis for their wisdom, he said the Angamis should uphold their dignity and honor. The Chief Minister said, with the coming of Christianity, life of the Angamis too have undergone a tremendous change, but one should remember the life lessons of our ancestors and preserve the traditions and customs alongside the modern lifestyle. The chief guest also released a souvenir book of the Jubilee celebration. About 20,000 people from 4 ranges of Angami tribe, northern, southern, western and Chakro attended the celebration, which was marked by songs, games and feast. Hundreds of people, including the Angami legislators, dignitaries and young people, joined in the unity dance. Adult Tinkering Lab ATL was inaugurated today at Government Higher Secondary School, Beren. Inaugurating the lab, Deputy Commissioner Beren and School Managing Board Chairman Senti Wapangaya said GHSS Beren was fortunate to have the ATL and the school is doing fine despite the limited infrastructure. He also congratulated the school management and administration for taking up the initiative to establish such useful schemes in the school for the benefit of the students. Iyer urged the student community and the teachers to make full use of the facilities to become future innovators and further encourage them to be more passionate in their quest for knowledge. The Atal Tinkering Lab is a flagship initiative of the Atal Innovation Mission under Niti Aayog, established and mentored by Unit of Science and Educational Development IIT Kanpur in collaboration with Samagra Shiksha, Nagaland. This news comes to you from All India Radio, Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on News on Air app and YouTube channel AIR News Kohima. Nagaland Pradesh Congress Committee NPCC commits to fight tooth and nail to defend faith and identity of Nagaland. In a press release, NPCC informed that NPCC delegation held a meeting with Congress President Sonia Gandhi and apprised her on the changes that are occurring in the demography of Nagaland. NPCC said electing BJP nominee to Rajya Sabha unopposed from a Christian-dominated state was ignoring the voice of Christians and minorities. NPCC alleged the UDA government has compromised the state's Christian faith to protect themselves from the NIA, CBI, ED and Justice because they are afraid of BJP. NPCC informed that during the meeting, Congress President said the Northeast and especially Nagaland is close to their hearts and assured to stand with NPCC in the fight. Gandhi also assured that despite some unavoidable delay, NECCC and NEYCCC would be reorganized soon. Chagasang Students' Union CSU appealed the Department of School Education to review and streamline the procedure of rationalization of teachers in Peck District. In a release, CSU said the rationalization and issues faced by the government school are neglected. CSU said the shortage of teachers in many schools is yet to be materialized. While reviewing the recent rationalization under Peck District, CSU found many cases where teachers were being redeployed to other schools, though there is a clear indication of teachers' shortage in their former posting. CSU urged the department to rationalize comprehensively and to prioritize on the strength of the students and teachers in the concerned school as per standard staffing pattern. Indian Red Cross Society Nagaland, Geminu, conducted a free health camp yesterday at Sokin Range under Geminu district. The camp was conducted with 7 doctors from the health department and veterinary department. About 150 patients were attended by the medical team and more than 200 livestock were vaccinated. Blankets and hygiene kits were also distributed to the needy. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has said that more than 51% of total loans sanctioned under the Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana went to scheduled caste, scheduled tribe and other backward class categories. On the 7th anniversary of Mudra Yojana, Sitharaman said the scheme stands for social justice in action and embodies the true spirit of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas as envisioned by the Prime Minister Narendra Modi. She said the scheme has helped in creating an enabling environment, particularly for small businesses, and has helped generate large-scale employment opportunities at a grassroots level. Commerce and Industry Ministry said India's agricultural exports have touched a historic high of $50 billion in 2021-22. According to the ministry, this is the highest level ever achieved in agriculture exports. The ministry stated that the growth rate is remarkable as it is over and above the growth of around $41 billion achieved in 2020-21. Nagaland today reported nil COVID-19 positive case. The state's total case detection remains at 35,480. Meanwhile, the total recovery from the infection also remains at 33,230 with nil recovery reported today. Current total active COVID-19 case in the state is 6. And now 20 news, here are the main points again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says construction of more than 3 crore houses under PMAY was possible with participation of the people. Union Cabinet approves distribution of fortified rice through targeted public distribution system. Government decides to make precaution dose of COVID vaccines available at private vaccination centres from 10th of April. And Angami public organisation celebrates Golden Jubilee at Kohima. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.